What is up, everybody? How's it going? Set that light out. Set that light out. Turn that light on. Turn that light off. Set that light on. Come on now. This one? Or this one? Yeah, that one's good. Stop you from what, Sharon?
Show me one man who can stop me.
What's shrimp man? How's the shrimping business going? This one is fine. How's the shrimping business? Still waiting for a shrimp situation. How long you gotta wait? It's worse than waiting for Christmas when you're an 8-year-old. Did you make your handles yet? I unplugged my Alexa. Pulled the plug on the bitch till October or so. Why till October? No handles. What are you doing over there, Cosmin? Thought you were going to turn some handles or make something. What are you doing over there? Get carried away with other crap. You get easily sidetracked. Do you have what do you call that? ADHD? I got a little bit of barbecue sauce in the corner. And some brats and barbecue sauce. Yo, Model Train Chris, what's up? Anything good to tell me? Just about done the house, the hotel. Just about done. I'm planning how I'm going to put it onto something. I'm going to put it on a little piece of styrene so I could do my painting scene on it. So, Chris, let me ask you something. In all your years of redoing houses, like, historic places, when they go to repaint them, do they start from the bottom and go up or the top and go down, painting the entire place? What's up with me? I just told you what's up with me. More importantly, what's up with you? Come on, Cosmin, let's accomplish something. Make some handles. Do you have these ads? Not the advertisement ads. The ads. What are these for doing spoons? Oh, Cosmin, I want to start making some spoons. Add some more for bowls. Well, I'm going to start making some bowls for spoons. TWCA cams are good enough. What is that? TWCA cams. What is that? Top down. Okay. Top down. Gotcha. That'll be my scene. A big scaffold that goes up the whole house. And the guys will be up there painting at the top. Then I'll have some guys doing trim. You think they would do trim first? Like they would do trim and then paint the body of the house at the same time? Yeah, that's how they're doing it on my crew. Yo, who didn't hit the thumbs up, Cosman? Oh boy. Cosman Chris is a woodworker too. He's like Roy Underhill. I swear I want to cut that thing off, man. I think I'll bleed to death though, probably. Come on, Chris, what do you got to tell me? Anything? Nancy? What's up, Nancy? What are you doing? Watching old shorts? Got nothing to do but watch old shorts? Shoot. Ahoy, digger. So if you drip, it's not an area where you already have painted. Ah, good choice, digger. Or good choice, Chris. I'm homebound. Truck is at the dealer repairing $480 worth of body damage. What are you getting repaired? What are you getting repaired that really needed to be repaired? The seatbelt latch. Nancy, I told you what you should have did. You wasted $400 probably. You could buy one of them on eBay and have your friends at the museum put it in. It's just one bolt. It's one bolt, Nancy. Those dudes are ripping you off. It was screwing up the electrical. What was it doing? Hank has chewed Ron's Land Rover doors in the back. Fucking dogs. And in the old houses, we had to make sure they had brush marks. Oh, really? You had to make sure you had brush marks. Uh, I don't see Jimmy. Where's Jimmy at? I'm on live chat. Why don't I see Jimmy? It's all connected. Screwed up the sensors, I think. Uh, oh, what was it doing? I mean, you've been driving it around for months. What was it doing that was so bad that you couldn't live with it anymore? Oh, Chris is number one tonight. Digger's right behind. Cosman's right behind. Where's Nancy? How come she's not on there? Dash warning lights went on when nothing was wrong. Tire pressure warning, etc. Now you can ignore stupid shit like that. My tire light comes on all the time. Three of my little tire sensors are bad. Think I'm gonna change them? Fuck no, I ain't changing them. Wasting my money on that stupid shit. I can tell when a tire's flat or not. I don't need a stupid ass sensor to do it. Jeez, Nancy, $480. It's a race to the bottom. YouTube is only giving me 5 points per valuable statement. Well, that's all your statements are worth. That's pretty much what everybody's statements are worth. Yeah, they're stupid and useless. Like, you know, people are so stupid anymore. It's nauseating. It's really nauseating. Hey, I'm a woman alone. What's that got to do with anything? What's that got to do with anything, Nancy? Women have lived alone for uh, centuries out in the plains with the buffalo and the bear and the wolves. What's that got to do with anything? What do I know about cars? You know what, Nancy? There's this miraculous thing, incredible thing. It's called YouTube. You go into YouTube and you type in what's going on, and you learn everything you can learn. It's amazing. It's amazing, this YouTube thing. Been working on my porch all day. What you get done? Did you get a lot done? Are you almost done? How much more you got to go, Chris? Um, so I haven't been really following the news. I don't really, I really pay attention, and wasn't paying attention until today, where I watched this guy Buddy Brown on YouTube, and he was talking about the woman that murdered her three kids in Massachusetts, and she's pleading insanity. She's pleading insanity, and all these wacky women that are supporting uh, this woman, they're out there. I don't know, like essentially supporting her. She's a killer. She's a murderer. She killed her three kids. Who would do something like that? What is wrong with some of these women these days that kill their kids? What the fuck is wrong with them? If a guy did that, he couldn't plead insanity. I know you got some stuff going on, postpartum and whatever, but to kill your kids, really? Really? I heard this story trying to blame her ex husband. Well, I don't really know all the details. I don't know if he was an ex husband or I don't know. But to kill your little kids, like, how can you kill them? She strangled them with exercise bands. You gotta be really fucked up to do shit like that. You finished making a video, made a new video, and did some build work on the layout. So, what are you saying? You got two videos out? have no idea what postpartum depression is. Hey, I'm sure it's real. I'm sure it's, you know, I'm sure it's real. Mental health issues are a real problem. Um, Killing your kids isn't the answer. I don't, I don't know. Killing your kids isn't the answer. I'm sorry. There's no way that you can convince me different. Absolutely no way. Zero. You must have like ice running through your veins. Why even bore kids if that's what you want to do? Well, why? Like give them away if that's the problem. Like, man, you're a really fucked up, evil, demonic person. I have one out on Friday and one in the bag. Why do we gotta wait till Friday for it, Digger? Well, it's Tuesday. Why Friday? Why do we gotta wait till Friday? She's a disgusting, sick murderer. Yeah, she is a murderer. She was. She shouldn't. They. I just saw something that people are saying that she should get uh, mental health, not mental health help. In other words, like be put in a mental institution, not be put into prison. I think she should get the death penalty. Like as soon as they find her guilty, and just take her and cart her away and kill her. She shouldn't be breathing. This Friday seems to get the best results for me. Mm. Have you ever did a Tuesday or a Wednesday? Maybe it's the time of the day too. Has something to do with it. I don't know so much that those YouTube analytic things really make a difference because when I post a video later in the like later this time of the day and later up until like 8, 9 o'clock, I get a totally different uh, group of people that comment on the video than I do if I would have posted it earlier in the day. Totally different. Younger generation can't deal with life issues, babies. I guess so. I don't know. I'm sure, I'm sure, people in previous generations probably did the same thing, but maybe it's more, I don't know. Well, it's easier for things like that to take precedent on the news uh, countrywide than it would be, say, I don't know, back in the 40s, 30s, 50s. Yeah, she should get the death penalty. Your audience is about 50-50. Hmm. I don't know, Chris. It's just messed up. And it's not like it happens a lot. This isn't like the first case of it. This isn't the first mother killing her kids. I don't know, man. I just feel sorry for those poor little kids that didn't get a chance at life. Shock Wigwag isn't here to make an announcement. Yeah, Dolly Parton died, 80 years old. It's a shame. No, she's 80. What do you want? She was sick too. Catherine Hauser, what's up? This news lady should know the answers, but there is divide. There is divided. Some would blame the lack of how the husband didn't do anything. Okay, I'll go with that. I don't know his role. I don't know what's up with him. I don't know the particulars of the case. Okay? But here's what I do know. 3 kids are dead at the hands of their mother. That's what I know. Like really, at any time in your life, right? Could you even think about killing your kids? I don't have kids, right? But I would never think about killing my kids if I had them. Literally. I mean, yeah, you want to kill your kids sometimes, but it's not, it's in jest. Uh, I don't know the deal, but she did it. She needs to own up to it and pay the price. You know, they said that she jumped out of the house and she died 2 times, but they brought her back. Why? Why? Why didn't they just let her die? Why? Could have just let her die. So she obviously wanted to kill her kids and kill herself. And now she's a quadriplegic or something? I don't know. Others say other women are sending her, quote, help and support and defense. Well, Catherine Hauser, I don't know how any mother could support another mother killing your kids. I know, like, shit is bad sometimes. Stuff is going on in your head that, you know, isn't good, but, like, I don't know how you could support something like that. I could never support something like that. I don't care who they are. The worst part, she actually grew up here in Connecticut. Well, what's the difference? Where she grows up? Like what? People in Connecticut don't kill people? They do. People kill doesn't matter where you're from, your upbringing. Listen, you know right from wrong, right? This is right, this is wrong. I don't know. To me, it's pretty simple, cut and dry. What's up, Bill Hawk? She would get what's. Oh, but she's a quadriplegic, digger. What's life like in prison for a quadriplegic? I don't know. Is there any quadriplegics in prison? I don't know. I don't know. In the trial, there was a heated moment yesterday that witnesses said was an idiot or something. I don't know. What was it? Why would anyone mock or celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk? Mental illness has run rampant. Well, people do. People, you saw countless videos of people mocking him and, you know, celebrating his death. I don't know what's wrong with people. People are messed up. People are really messed up, is what they are. I don't know, man. I don't know what the answer is either. Well, I do know what the answer is, but you won't like it. What the heck did you just log into? I don't know. We were talking about that woman who killed her 3 kids in Massachusetts. Evil, Jimmy. Just evil people. Yeah, there's a lot of evil people out there. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I know it happens more than you would think. I mean, like I was just doing a little bit of googling, and there's tons of mothers that kill their kids. I don't really pay much attention to it. I don't know why. Well, the only reason why this caught my eye, came into my radar was Buddy Brown talked about it on his YouTube channel today. That's it. Otherwise, I would have known nothing. If I had the five Infinity Stones, the world would be a better place. What is that? Five Infinity Stones? What the hell are you talking about, Jimmy? Oh, man. I still need to find out what Chris did to his porch today. What did you do to your porch today, Chris? That's what I want to know. So, Nancy, when are you going to get your car back? Are you going to make Buddy pay for it? So, what's going on with people's trains? What do you mean, what's going on with people's trains? If you have all the stones, you can make things disappear. Yeah, can I make you disappear? Tomorrow or Thursday? Jesus, Nancy, what are you supposed to do until then? How long does it take them to replace that part? Oh my God, there are a bunch of incompetent boobs up there. Trains are babies, Bill. Trains are for babies. Model toy trains are for babies. Oh man, I don't know. Oh wait, there are still trains running? I don't know. Somewhere. Sure somewhere there's trains running. Wonder why Nancy doesn't show up on the points list. That's weird. Nancy doesn't show up on the points list. You have no points, Nancy. On the top fan list. On my top fans, Nancy. Up top there. You're not on the list. Points are pointless, says the person in last place. They're only pointless if you're in last place. You should be, but you're not. Must be a reason behind it. Remember, if you ain't first, you're last. Huh? Jimmy's in first place. How did Jimmy pop up in the first place so quickly? Digger, you need to say something and dethrone him. YouTube is not giving me points anymore. I will boycott this and keep all my thoughts to myself. Oh no, they gave you a couple points just now. You're in fourth place, Gosman. I don't get points very often. It's because you don't say nothing. You have to say something to get them. They don't just give them to you. You have points turned off. Maybe that's why you don't get points, because you got them turned off. Oh, Jimmy just padded his lead. Oh, Digger was in first place now. How did Digger get in the first place? What did Jimmy just do? Yeah, those little jewels, they're not worth much, Jimmy. But I don't know how Digger jumped past you just by saying two things. Actually, one thing. Well, maybe that last thing he said and this one. So saying two things helped. He cheats. He can't cheat. He can't possibly cheat anymore. The only way you can cheat is to buy your way in, which is cheating. They give they give points to you because of his financial wherewithal. They give points to everybody, Digger. Except Nancy. Checkbook winning. Is that what you call it? Checkbook? Is that how you spell checkbook? Like buying a gold medal at the Olympics. No points for women or minorities. Well, you're a minority, Jimmy. Yeah. Keep it up, Digger. You're padding your lead. Huh. Jimmy just passed you again. I don't know. He didn't say much. I guess he said enough. He's 1 point ahead of you, Digger. Keep talking really fast, Digger, a lot. How do you get points, anyways? By chatting, by conversing with your fellow chat people and myself. Well, you're actually conversing with them more than me, but you are conversing with me. But you could just babble over there and converse with nobody but yourself. Gotta go. Mary is taking me out for dinner. Wow, wonder where she's taking you. Well, have a good time, Chris. Tell us all about your dinner the next time. I hope she takes you someplace good and not someplace like McDonald's. Digger, when was the last time Ron took you somewhere for dinner? Actually took you somewhere. They even had hype up points. What are hype up points? Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, any place is better than nothing, but I hope it's someplace better than McDonald's, though. I mean, Chris does like McDonald's. Nancy, how are you? Yeah, yeah, it's my birthday week. It's your birthday week, Catherine Hauser? When's your birthday? A lot of years since Ron's been nice to me, Jerry. Just a distant memory. Damn, Digger. That's a bummer, Digger. Feel bad for you. I heard that YouTube awards points for typing in American instead of English. It's Ron's birthday tomorrow. Well, yes. Yes, it is. It's the 26th of August. Don't you dare take her anywhere either, Digger. It's your birthday this Friday. Nice. Well, happy birthday, Catherine Hauser. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, misspelt English. You misspelt English is rewarded you. Nope. She's had quite a lot of gifts recently. Hello, Dave. How are you? Yeah, I don't blame you, Digger. I wouldn't get her nothing. You know what you should get her? A fork to one of them forks to clean up horse shit. Get her a new one of them. Why don't you just get her one of them? What do they call those things? A muck rake? Get her a new muck rake, Digger. Do you call it muck rakes over there? Chris, I thought you left. Also, I gave her a gold and emerald ring with matching earrings a couple days ago. What the hell were you thinking? What the hell were you thinking, Digger? You didn't run that by me first. Yeah, get her one from the farm supply store. I can't believe you got her earrings and a ring. Found them up at the beach. Okay. Well, you should have wrapped them up in a box and pretended like you were giving it to her as a gift for her birthday. Jerry, we are going to China Buffet. Whoa, nice. That should be quite splendid. Digger, how did you wind up in third place? Golden Corral is better. What is Golden Corral? I've never been there. What is that place? China Buffet, man. That's good, Chris. I hope you're really hungry. Damn, man. Some egg rolls. Don't waste your time on rice, Chris. Don't waste your time with fried rice. Skip that. It'll just fill you up. Get the real stuff, Chris. The steak, the beef, peppers and beef, or whatever. Go for beef. Go for beef. Uh, hopefully, it's beef. Oh, now you're number one, Digger. I don't know what this Golden Corral is, Digger. Never been there. What kind of food is there? Cosman, I just can't see you going to Golden Corral or any buffet, to be truthful with you. Yeah, crab. That's a good one. Crab meat. Crab meat, some General's chicken, some egg rolls, shrimp. Get the shrimp. Fried shrimp. Ron needs a cattleman's revolver and a cowboy hat. She doesn't need neither one of those things, Jimmy. The China buffet, yeah, make sure it's beef and not next to her neighbor's cat. I don't know how you distinguish the difference. It's a buffet. If there is ever a major fight at a food place, it's a Golden Corral. Well, I know it's a buffet, but what kind of buffet is it? Is it a Chinese buffet? Is it American food buffet? Cosman, you've never been there. Admit it. What kind of food did I have at Golden Corral? Sirloin steak, fried chicken, bourbon street chicken, pot roast, meatloaf, classic sides, mashed potatoes, soups and salads. Are they any good? Didn't they didn't they get didn't they get closed down, or was that, I thought they got closed down for like some food poisoning or something. Maybe I'm confusing that with Chipotle. I don't think there's any Golden Corrals around me. Yeah, the closest one is in Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Fuck that. It's too far for me. I'll never go there. Is there one in Delaware, Cosman? Golden Corral. Sounds like a steak joint or something. I've never been to Golden Corral, but them fights, man, it's like pay per view. Where do you see these fights at? I heard of the OK Corral. Yeah, I just searched YouTube for Golden Corral fights. How many did you find, Nancy? A lot? Ugh. Sad news about Dolly. Yep, sad news. She's 80 years old. She was sick, though. It's a shame. 80 years old. Yeah, she sure was, Digger. She was she was still performing too. I think she just canceled some shows before she passed away because she was sick. Usual suspects. What's that mean, Nancy? Usual suspects. What are you doing over there? Profiling? Jimmy, don't be a pig. So they have fights on YouTube, Nancy. I guess so. There's lots of fights on YouTube, Digger. Search it, Digger. I don't know what to tell you. Wonder what they're fighting about. Oh, it's a buffet, right? It's not like, they'll bring out more. I don't understand what they're fighting about. Somebody takes the last chicken wing, last piece of steak. They'll bring more out. It's okay. Did you watch that movie, Digger? Yeah, time yourself out. Well, why don't you time him out, Digger? Why don't you time him out? You haven't timed out. I don't think you've ever timed anybody out, Digger. Come to think of it, Digger, on the enforcement end of things, you're not a very good moderator. Come on, Catherine Hauser. Haven't you ever covered a Golden Corral fight on the news before? I booted people before now, and I removed offensive comments by the bucket loads. But that's different. You've never timed anybody out, Digger. I don't ever remember you timing anybody out. And here we still sit. Jimmy's still not timed out. Do I have to give that wrench to somebody else that can really use it? You remember Digger doing it? Timing somebody out? Who did he time out then? A lot of them are regulars. Yeah, a lot of them are regulars, but it still doesn't mean that they don't deserve timeouts. Regardless, being a regular doesn't make you timeout immune. You should know that, Digger. You're a moderator. You don't have no immunity either. I've timed you out quite a few times. I see your review. You deleted his message, but did you time him out? Wonder why it doesn't say that you timed him out. Huh. Tigger, why did you time out Jimmy? Well, you didn't time him out. He's still chatting. Someone being rude when we're driving and another that was attacking you, Jerry, on a personal nature. I don't remember either one of them. I timed him out, Jerry. That was a full 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, Jake Digger. At least you timed him out. But he said 3 minutes. 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't remember, but I'm sure you did, Digger. I'm sure you did. I don't know. Fireman Andrew changed his channel name. It's no longer his old name. Changed his channel name. I don't know if he changed his logo too. I think he might have. I don't remember what his logo was before. You've got my back. I don't know about that, Digger. What's he called now? It's called Digger Evans. Who? Native Wild Man. What's up? How you doing? What's up, Catfish Hunter? That list is ready to be reactivated any moment. Yeah, that list is ready. What list? What list are you talking about? Remember, Jerry is your original. Remember, Jerry, I'm your original yard dog. Yep, you're my original yard dog, Digger. But you know what happens, Digger? Old dogs die after a while, you know. Okay, on my way. All right, Chris. Have a good time. I hope you don't get food poisoning. I'm kidding. Be well. Have a good night. Eat a lot of shrimp. Don't overdo it, though, man. My truck is down. The clutch went out. Psh, bad. That sucks. You probably have one of the last stick shift trucks on the planet. Are you fixing it yourself, Native? Take care, Chris. Enjoy. Eat as much as you can. Yep. Maybe stick a couple things in your pocket. If you bring some bags, like baggies, Ziplocs, maybe you can stick some egg rolls in them and bring them home for later. Yes, it does. No, I'm not. No new clutch plates shouldn't be a big job unless you have a transverse engine. What's a transverse engine? Is that like a transgender engine? Is that like an engine that is a four cylinder but identifies as a V8? Or is a rotary engine but it switched over to a diesel? What is that? I will give you guys the play by play from my phone. You don't have to do that. You just enjoy your time with your lovely wife, Mary. Don't you dare sit there on your phone with her, Chris. Do not do that. Do not. Do not. What's up? What's up, Louie? There's nothing worse than sitting at a table with people and they're on their phones. I can't stand that. I can't stand it. Don't you dare do it. It's where the engine is mounted sideways. Oh, okay. Take a picture of how big the crab is, Chris. Yeah, maybe you could take a picture and post it on your uh, YouTube page, your community page, but to not be on your phone while you're at the table with your wife, or anybody for that matter. I see a lot of young couples on dates where they're just. I see older people the same way. I won't name names. I watched two married older adults my age relaxing in their backyards in front of each other on their phones, both of them. Everybody does it. I don't know what it is with phones, man. People like can't leave their phones alone. I can't tell you how many people I see on their phones while I'm driving. I'm in a truck, so I'm up high. I see into people's cars, and like people must really think people are dumb because when you're got your head down and your phone's in your lap, I know what you're doing. You're on your phone. I know what you're doing. You think the cops are that stupid too? I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. Is having humor or personality or good conversation a thing nowadays? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think people want to converse with each other. I really don't think people want to talk to each other anymore. I mean, it's pretty evident. It's pretty evident. I saw a CCTV camera, TV, whatever, of someone walking along on the phone, not paying attention, walked into a wall. Yeah, see that all the time. But old ways are dying off now. Yep, they sure are. So I talked about this a while ago, but I listened to talk radio, and one of the conversations on talk radio one morning was, what was the single one thing that pretty much changed the way people, uh, well, I can't remember the exact term. Um, I don't want to say treated other people. What was the biggest single factor that had to do with people not wanting to socialize with other people? And you would think like the cell phone and things like that, right? That's one thing that would come to mind really fast. But somebody had made a comment, had called and said the single factor, the biggest one, wasn't anything recent. It was the invention of the garage door opener. Now, if you think about it this way, when you came home from work, you opened the garage door, and pretty much the garage door stayed open until the end of the night, and he closed it. So that garage door was an invitation for your neighbors to stop by and say hello because you were home. Once the garage door opener came into effect, you came home, opened the door, and closed the door, thus shutting out the world. So, and I believe that was I believe that was true. I believe that was a big thing. What's up, dude? Wig wag. I used to think that the worst thing in life was to end up alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is to end up with people who make you feel alone. Robin Williams. Yeah, probably. It's not so bad to be alone. It's your own choosing to be alone. It's too easy to get drawn into doom scrolling on your phone. Time wasting. Yep, it's a time sucker. We all know Dolly died. Okay, we all know, Wigwag. We went over it. We know. Thanks. We already paid our tributes and condolences and all. You're just late to the show. We talked about a lot of things. Mom's killing her kids. Shut up, Jimmy. Time him out, Digger. Not for 10 seconds either. Don't make me do it because if I got to do it, I'm going to time you out too. I'll sit here and talk to myself. Oh, I'm going to time you out too now, Digger. I'll time your ass out too. I'm not timing you out for 10 seconds either. Sit here and talk to myself. I don't care. Smartphones make people stupid. They do. Yeah, certainly do. I mean, there's a lot of good with everything and there's a lot of bad with everything. And some people just don't know how to control it. They don't know how to moderate it. Alcohol's not so bad, but if you become a alcoholic, that's not good, right? Same thing with everything else. There's moderation with everything, but things like the phone just suck you in, man. They just pull you in, like just pull you in. I got rid of Facebook on my phone. I just have it on my computer, and that's it. And I visit it maybe twice a day, and that's it. And it's usually just to go and moderate some of the groups that I'm in, and that's it. I don't scroll Facebook. It's nothing but trash on there. Um, I just don't deal with it anymore. Why did the boxcar I was following instruct? Why did you that? Why did why you did that? Why you did that? Why you did that? Because you were trolling Wigwag, and you know how I feel about that shit. Why you did that? What the hell kind of grammar is that, Digger? Why you did that? Jerry, you are no longer just a consumer. You are a prolific creator and producer. Good for you. Who said? Who said that, Cosmo? Even YouTube can be. Oh, well, it can be a time. It depends on what you do with YouTube, right? It depends on what you do with YouTube. For me, YouTube is my TV. I don't have a TV, right? I don't want a TV. I don't have a TV. And I never intend to get a TV, right? So for me, YouTube is my TV. So, but for the most part, I don't watch stupid shit on YouTube. A lot of people get into that TikTok mood, you know. But for me, it's not so much of a time bandit. It's not as like YouTube. There's again, it depends what you're watching. If you're watching informative things to stimulate your mind, right? It's one thing. But if you're on there, like watching stupid TikTok things that are totally idiotic, like people fighting in Golden Corral and people walking in Walmart in their underwear, that's like a total waste of time. Like, it's like Facebook. It's a total waste of time. Nothing but trash on there. Nothing will make you any smarter. It is just going to make you dumber. Ron got me a TV for my room. I never watch it though. Only Harley will watch it when she's here at night. Somebody was saying even like some of the TVs, like Samsung SmartCast or something. Um, it's not good, man. It does shit. It does shit that you don't know that it's doing. Yeah, I just unplugged my Alexa. I'm done with that bitch. I'm done with her. I turn my Bluetooth off on my phone. I turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone. It doesn't search for nothing while I'm out and about. I don't even care if it uses my internet in the house. It's fine if it uses my internet provider, my phone provider's internet. I don't care. I have an unlimited plan. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. Still in the box. Yeah, sell it. Sell it, Digger. Buy some trains. Yeah, we don't notice what's going on in the real world. That's what they want. They don't want you to notice what's going on in the real world. That's why there's what's going on out there. But yet, here you are on YouTube. What's that got to do with anything? I'm here entertaining you. Am I wasting my time? Maybe. I never said YouTube was a waste of time. Yep, distraction. Keeping you stupid and distracted. Meanwhile, we'll take away your rights one by one. You won't even know. You'll wake up tomorrow and you won't even be free anymore. That's how it goes. Digger, what you have for tea? Look at you, Digger. You just walked away with it. You got 90 points. Your closest competitor is Jimmy at 76. Wigwag's down there at the bottom. Well, actually, Native Wild Man and Dave are down there at the bottom. That's okay. There's no Nancy still. Nancy's nowhere. Oh, yeah, there's Nancy with 30 points. Oh, Catherine Hauser's got more points than you. I don't. How do you get them? By typing and talking and conversing, Nancy. That's how you get them. I don't know how you magically just got 30 points. You had to do something. I don't know. You had pork chops and corn and mashed potatoes. Uh, then what? For tea, I had a baked potato with chili beef. And then for supper, I had a baked potato with tuna and mayonnaise. Jesus, Digger, you eat a lot of potatoes. You had a baked potato, that's all? Anything on it? Did you actually bake it or did you nuke it? Because I've been unjustly incarcerated in chat present. I would be number one if I had been free. Timmy, you were incarcerated for 10 seconds. There's nothing much that you can say in 10 seconds. You can make up for lost time, Jimmy. Do what you do best, just babble. Butter and salt. You never nuke them? How long does it take you to bake a potato? Butter and salt. That's a good one. Can't go wrong with that combination. No pepper. 60 to 90 minutes at 350. Do you wrap them up in tinfoil? That's a long time, an hour, hour and a half. Do you do something else in your oven in that time? Like, I won't turn my oven on, but you got a little oven, don't you? I wouldn't turn my oven on for just one potato. I wouldn't do that. That's all it takes. Now I'm drinking poison wine and sleeping in alleys. Prison wine? Could be worse. You could be drinking piss and sleeping in shit. Use my counter oven, yeah. That's a long time. You has been in and out of the pen more than anyone else, I reckon. Maybe. Well, Jimmy, I mean, I'm just pointing something out. It's not that bad. The situation isn't that bad. It could be worse. I know Louis is like in Texas, right? Texas, right, Louis? You're in Texas. If you're still here, boy, this morning it was like 50, 58 degrees this morning. I actually took my hoodie out of my truck uh, this morning when I was going to work. Took my hoodie up, but I just never put it on. 59 degrees though. It's getting chillier in the mornings. You know what that means? You know what that means? I think we're going to have an early winter. I think it's going to be cold winter again. Cold. Freezing cold. It's probably going to be the coldest winter we've ever had. People are going to be freezing like popsicles, freezing to death like icemen. Yeah, it's been getting dark sooner, and it doesn't get light until a little later now. We'll see what happens. You know what I've been seeing a lot of lately? I wanted to Google this and say, I'm not going to say it, I'm going to type it. Um, oh, how about that? I've been seeing a lot of deer lately, and a lot of them have twins, like twins, but apparently it's pretty common for deer to have twins. It's not like anything predicting like colder winter or something. That's what I thought it was. Twinning depending on who's the quality of food supply, not future weather. Okay, so like when they have an abundance of food, they have a lot of babies. More deer for me to eat when the price of beef goes sky high. That's right. Yeah, there's quite a lot of deer on our farm. I'm gonna be blasting a couple of them this year. Uh, opinion, please. I paid this kid $50 to stack wood. Took the 50, didn't finish the job. Mom said he fractured his finger. That was 2 months ago. I want to say something to the mom. Say something to the mom. Say, how's your son doing? How's your son doing? Show concern. How's he doing? I hope he's doing well. Um, it's been 2 months, so he's pretty much got to be healed by now. Um, I don't know. Do you think he's ever going to come over and finish stacking my wood that I paid him to do? That's what you could say to her. Don't say, is that what you teach your kids? Don't say something like that. Show concern. How's your son doing? Hope he's doing well. Is he all healed up? Show concern, Nancy. Show empathy. Okay? And then you can say, once she says, "Oh, he's doing better, thanks," then you can say, "Well, do you think he'll come over and finish doing the job that I paid him to do?" Yeah, watch your mouth. And then when she starts giving you a kickback from that, then you can go tell her to go fuck herself. Okay? But not until, you know, yeah, never pay anybody until the job is done, Nancy. What's the matter with you? Yeah, never pay them until the job is done. That's just like, nobody shows up after the fact. You pay somebody and they screw you over. And listen to this advice. Never give anybody a down payment for anything. Okay? Never. Never give a contractor a down payment because as soon as he gets money from you, he's never coming back. I never took a down payment from anybody that I did work for. Never, ever. They'd be like, "Do you want a down payment?" I says, "No, you pay me at the end of the job." Never take, never pay for the job until it's done, Nancy. What's up, JP? How's it going? He's a neighbor from the farm behind me. I don't care who he is. I don't care if he's your nephew, Nancy. I don't care if he's your nephew. Don't pay him until the job is done. It's a responsible thing. It shows him that you need to complete the job to get paid. You don't get paid first, and then maybe you'll complete the job. Well, you don't know that the kid would rip you off. You don't know. You just don't give him the opportunity. Did you think about this, Nancy? Did you get a paycheck before you taught your kids at school? No. End of the week, you got paid. No job did you ever get money up front. I think the cement shoes are universal. They're not sized, Jimmy. They're universal. It's one size fits all. Yeah, you give people the benefit of the doubt, but you know what happens when you do that? They stick it to you. And a job pays you a week or two after the work. Sometimes, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Some jobs pay you 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Yeah. But yeah, Nancy, just go over how you doing? How's little Timmy? Is he feeling better? Is his hand okay? Oh, yeah, that's nice. I'm glad to hear it. Do you think little Timmy can come over and finish the job I paid him for? You don't go to the store and drop them $100 in case you come back next week for groceries. Yeah, yeah. Lay off, Nancy. You asked us, Nancy. You asked us, and you know how that goes here, Nancy. We tell you how it is on this show. We give it to you whether you want to hear it or not. You asked, we told you. Sometimes, you have two ears for a reason. You need to listen twice as hard as you need to talk. So we're just telling you two times. Yeah, I'm sure Nancy's a trusting person, but this is what happens when you trust people. If Jerry were a spot on the map, he would be in the shape of a boot. I sure would be. I'd be the point right there on a pair of cowboy boots. And they call those cowboy boots with points on them. What do they call them? Roach stompers or something. So you can kill the roaches in a corner. What's going on, JP? How's the layout coming? We haven't talked too much layout stuff today. We've covered too much stuff. Dolly Parton dying, the mother killing her three kids, Nancy's neighbor. Pointy boots here are called wrinkle, winkle pickers. Winkle. Why are they called winkle pickers? Very distracted by the stresses of life, debt or health, adult kids. Don't be stressed. Don't be stressed by those things. You can't do nothing about them. You can't do nothing about them. Well, some things you can, but we won't go into it. A winkle is a tiny shellfish. They say you could pick a winkle with those points. It's a tiny shellfish? A winkle? I never heard of this thing, Digger. A winkle. What's a winkle? A small edible sea snail, also called a periwinkle. Huh. I wonder if they taste any good. Did you ever eat one, Digger? Traditional seafood snack in places like Britain, usually boiled and pulled out of the shell with a pin or a special pick. I don't know. Sounds like a lot of work for little rewards. Periwinkle is a nice color. Yeah, it's not bad. Would you say Digger's number one thing is a periwinkle color? Or periwinkle's more blue? That is what I always conclude, Jerry. Just roll with it and do my best. It's all you can do. I mean, just do your best. Pick and choose your battles and pick and choose what you're going to tackle and go at it. Give it your best. That's all you can do. I mean, can't do anything more. No, they look like boogers. Well, apparently, Digger, they're quite the thing in the British Isles. I don't know. Haven't you acquired a taste for them? Have you ever tried them first? That's the one thing. Periwinkle is more like lavender. Oh, isn't that number one kind of like lavender? What do you call that? What color do you call that? It's not purple. I mean, I don't know. Terry, I did correct some mainline turnout issues and a couple of joints in my Helix. I ran a couple of trains today, but no video yet. You know what, man? You don't have to make a video all the time. As long as you ran trains and you didn't have any issues, that's all that matters. You don't have to make videos. Making videos is, well, it's a pain in the butt sometimes. They look like escargot. Down in the south, they are popular along with jellied eels. Have you ever ate jellied eels? Down in the south, where's that at? Guernsey, the south. Have you ever ate ormers? Uh, Amateur angler Matt eats ormers all the time. I like eel and sushi. Raw? Like raw eel? I would never. I've never ate eel, and I would never eat eel. Just doesn't look appealing enough for me to eat. It looks like a snake. Nope, can't stand them. So you eat raw eels, Nancy? London and the home counties like Kent and Essex. It's in some Italian dishes. Jellied eels? Periwinkles? What's in Italian dishes, Jimmy? Oh, man, I'm reaching my limit. Reaching my limit. I don't know. I just like eel. Sushi probably is raw. What's it taste like? Wait, Jerry, do you eat Italian in Jersey? Uh, no, not really. I don't go out to eat it. No, at home I do. I never went anywhere. Maybe once or twice in the city when I lived in the city. But generally, as a rule of thumb, no, I never ate Italian food out. Do you eat octopus or squid? I have, yeah. It's wrong to eat octopus? Why? Why, Digger? I like calamari. It's good. I like stuffed squid too. I'm sure somewhere they're saying it's wrong to eat periwinkles too. They are wild caught and numbers are dwindling fast as they continue to be consumed. At this rate, they will be extinct. It's not like I eat them every day, Digger. I can't even tell you the last time I ate them. I only did my because my boss in Connecticut ordered a platter. Everyone just went to town on it. So if they could, I could. Good stuff. So did you enjoy it, JP? Was it good? It's gross to eat winkles. For you, obviously, it's gross to eat squid. For you, I think it's gross to eat marmite. JP, you in Connecticut? Me too. JP's in California. Two days ago, the white rhino was officially declared extinct as the last known white rhino died. I'm sure somebody will clone it and bring it back, Digger. Don't worry. But that's how things are, Digger. There's no more dinosaurs either. I didn't hear you bitching about them. And his bosses in Connecticut? Maybe. I don't know. Good old Saab. Do they still make cars? In the 80s, Nancy. That was a long time ago. The 80s. It's like 10 decades ago. No one dies to make Marmite. Just the people who taste it. Yeah, probably. How do you know, Digger? How do you know there's not some like little creature in there that is now extinct because they were part of Marmite? You don't know. Do you read the ingredients? I had a two-stroke Saab at one time. Really? They made a two-stroke Saab? Really? A two-stroke? When was that, Nancy? Like 1952? No, Saabs are now defunct. Hmm. It was like a long. Yeah, that's weird. If you had a two-stroke, you had a 60s. Wow. Wonder what were they thinking when they made a two-stroke like car engine? Like were they like one of the only people that made something like that? Well, maybe it was the 70s for you, but maybe it was the 60s car, Nancy. Who else made a two-stroke automobile engine? Wow, this chat's really going all over the place tonight. Where'd that hoser wigwag go? Did he give up? He gave up, didn't he? Yeah, the ingredient said no one. Uh, I don't believe that it said anything like that, Tigger. Detroit diesels were two-stroke. That's why they scream. But they're not like a lawnmower engine. No, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't consider them like a lawnmower engine. Had a three-cylinder two-stroke Yamaha. Yeah, they were like motorcycle engines and lawnmower engines. Nancy, was it a Sonnet or a 96 model? Nancy knows. 96. You know, I saw a Saab today. Or yes, yeah, today. I think maybe today or yesterday. I saw an old Saab, like 90s, like a Jerry Seinfeld Saab, but not a convertible. That's funny. When did Saab go out of business? And weren't they a good car at one time? And where were they made? Czech Republic. I thought they used to be a good car. Like, wasn't that Saab Turbo really nice? I saw an old one coming back from the beach house. It was a 96. Yeah, I guess they still run good, I guess. I don't know. Saab went out in the late 90s, but someone tried to rebuild them. They are built in Sweden. So, but they what happened to them? Why did weren't they were a good car, weren't they, JP? Saab was a horrible. Saab was horrible in wet weather. Must have had financial trouble. How do you know Saabs were horrible in wet weather, Jimmy? Did you have one? Let's check. Let's check. Ooh, Tigger's taking a commanding lead, running away with it. Nancy's right on the doorstep. You're doing well, Nancy. You're doing well. Conversing nicely. I did. Design made them extra challenging in the weather. Like something used to be made in the Czech Republic. Now VW owns them. They could not retool. They tried to partner with GM. GM pretty much Americanized them into non-existence. Yeah, screwed them over good times. See, that's what happens. You can't trust nobody. But no one's answered my question. Was Saab a good car? Saabs were great in wet weather. First with turbos, first with anti-lock brakes, first with direct injection. A lot of firsts there. What do you think did them in, JP? And the first into the back of the car in front. Back into the and the first into the back of a car in front. Two stroke was a three on the floor. Did you used to rev it up really high, Nancy, and dump the clutch? You looking to fight, JP? Well, Jimmy, I mean, he used to work for Saab, so I mean, uh, there's nothing to fight about. The 9000s were awesome. The 900s were a bit overweight and were not sports cars. Volvo had anti-lock brakes first, I think, or Mercedes. Well, yeah. JP said Saab was. We can ask the Google machine. Nancy, you're sure it was on the floor? I thought it was on the steering column. Let's ask the Google machine. Who was the first auto company to have anti-lock brakes? There you go. Mercedes Benz in 1978, but Jensen in 1966. Never heard of Jensen Motors mechanical anti-skid system. That's okay. We're not counting. Saab was the worst in wet weather. I am unanimous in that. Maybe your Saab was the worst because you didn't know how to drive it. That could be the problem. It always comes back to user error. It's never the computer, it's the person that's behind the computer. I guess I was on the steering column. Maybe I'm thinking of all the VWs I had. Nancy, it was a long time ago. I don't expect you to remember. Nancy, what was your least favorite car that you ever had? I guess I was on the same. They were an iconic British sports car, Jensen. Really? Front wheel drive was very different than what people were used to. I'm a professional driver, 3 million accident free miles. Well, maybe so, Jimmy, but you can have operator errors too. Maybe you were just used to driving bigger vehicles and you got in your little tiny car and you just didn't perform the same way. I don't know, Jimmy. And we don't actually know that your 3 million miles are accident free. 6.3 round trips to the moon. 1870. Yeah, 1870. 1870 was a long time ago. It's not very nice, Digger. That's pretty ignorant of you. Nancy's your elder. Nancy's your elder, Digger. Do you want me to time him out, Nancy? You just tell me. You don't even have to tell me in chat. You could text me and message me. Well, he'll know once I time him out, though, so it doesn't matter. You want me to time him out? Jesus, Nancy. See, that's your problem, Nancy. You're too nice. I'm timing him out anyway. Timing him out anyway, Nancy. Doesn't matter. Think about what you said, Digger. Was no typo. Wasn't a typo. Fiberglass Saab 97 Sonnet was a fun car. It had a D4 Ford industrial motor with four on the floor. When I took people for a ride, they did not often ask for many more rides. Shit, what were you doing? Doing burnouts? Banging those gears like a back porch storm door? Don't you believe it was a typo, Nancy? Digger's implying that you're old. What is your least favorite car? Least favorite car of mine. Hmm. I don't know. Probably my present day truck. That's about it. I've never had a least favorite. Like I said, my present day piece of shit Ford truck. That's about it. I'm old. Uh, I'm tired. Going to clean up the kitchen and go to sleep. It's 7:30, Nancy. Jeez, are you old? Good night, Nancy. Take care. Clean up the kitchen. Come over and clean up my kitchen too, Nancy. Not enough power for burnouts, but if you grab the parking brake and it curves, the rear end flings out fast. Oh, Jesus. I had a GM called a, I don't even know how to pronounce that. It was a total piece of crap. Real crap. How long ago was that, Digger? You're up at 1 a.m.? I was up at 3 a.m. Talk to the hand, Nancy. Wigwag ditched us, Digger. He's probably over there watching one of those train shows. There's people that just talk about trains. Stupid trains. Before Ron got the Land Rover, Ron bought it. Oh, really? So it was recently. Wow. It's a piece of crap, huh? Jesus. She tried to stick you with that piece of crap. Isn't that the thing that you jumped? Wow. She really stuck it to you, didn't she, Digger? Ugh. Land Rovers have electrical issues. Just pick a year. Yeah, they've had lots of electrical issues with theirs. Total bag of nails. What does that mean, Digger? Total bag of nails. Sounded like a skeleton jerking off in a biscuit tin. I never heard one of them. Oh, Jesus. Get rid of this guy, JP. He doesn't know anything. Don't be rude to my people in chat, Jimmy. You know what happened to the last person that was rude to people here in chat? He's no longer here in chat anymore. Keep that in mind. Just rattled and bagged every time it ran. So I guess that's what it did best, Digger. It rattled and banged. It just lets you know that it was working. You know, that car's probably still running today, rattling and banging. Jimmy needed a challenge, apparently. He doesn't like to be challenged, JP. You were glad when it finally died. How do you know it's really dead? It could have got resurrected. You got $250. Wow. It's not bad, I guess, considering there's not much of a car there. That's pretty good money, Digger. You got $250 for your Xterra? I would think you'd get a little more for that. It's a little bigger piece of scrap. Yeah, someone may have been foolish enough to get it going again, but not me. Maybe it's turned into a washer machine now, Digger. Maybe it's a washing machine and a dryer. You never know. Gas range. Some garage shelving. That's more like it. 410. Wouldn't even turn over, huh? Oh man. What do you call the scrap guy over there, Digger? Is he still the bone and rag man? You call him bone and rag man? Or is that somebody different? Oh man. Well, I think I'm going to glue up my little parts of my windows, the little parts of my windows, glue them up before I go to bed, and that building will be done. I started to kind of like figure out a size for the styrene I'm going to use to mount it on so I can put my little scene on there. I think I got a size picked out. I don't know if I'm going to. I tried looking for some photos of this building. There's two photos out there. That's it. And I got both of them from the instructions. Building burnt down in 1910. So I don't know what was around it. I don't know what I'll do. I think I'll put a sidewalk, but I'm not 100% sure. 1910. I don't know if they would have had sidewalks in 1910. I guess I could ask the Google machine. But this is Nebraska, though. Would would they have had sidewalks in Nebraska in 1910? I don't know. I don't have anybody that I know that's in Nebraska. Anyway, that's about it. That's all I got. Try to set into mint, but no luck in the end. I let it go as I had a rod clank. Better to let it go. Ask your best friend. Shut up, Jimmy. Be a dickhead. You're just being a rude person, Jimmy. You prefer the Jeep, but the Jeep isn't really a Jeep, Digger. It's not really a Jeep, Digger. Jeep is a brand over here. It's not a Jeep. If you said I got a Jeep, people would be expecting you having a Jeep. There you go. It's a Suzuki Rhino. Jeep is a brand. It's a Rhino. Is it a white Rhino, Digger? Maybe you got the last Rhino out there, Digger. It's a white Rhino. Chimney seems to be that guy that has no filter. They can come in handy. Yeah, he doesn't have much of a filter. I have to keep him in line. I have to give him the boot sometimes, you know. Shut up, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. That's what Jimmy does. He just pays his way in. I don't think he really cares, Jimmy. And we're going to end this on that note. Nicely done. Well, really, wasn't like JP was in the points contention, Jimmy. It was Digger and you that were battling in the points. So really, there's no reason for him to drool. We all know if you ain't in first, you're in last. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. It's a moral victory. No, not really, Jimmy. It's not a moral victory. It's not really. But if you want it to be, it can be. It's whatever you think it is, Jimmy. I don't know. But anyway, that is it, kids. I'm done with you. I have reached my permissible exposure limit of your bullshit. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and see you when I see you.